Babira agudie mu nsam na agudie mu nsam no ye remudia na emphasis no ewo the international break go say no ye pe countries o share the 48 team and as a 48 countries kwakushia ewo North America. Come North America, that is where you get United States of America, you get Mexico and Canada. And a year kwakobo a year 2026 World Cup countries, fight say omobenya a year omo tickets. No makako PMO ho no mako defend a yomo mine. Na me no ka say there. African countries be bring na omo ticket, and I'm telling you, authorities are blasters of Ghana and Abuerema and Yasem Ketuakra. Fifth time and a year kwako the year kwako di a year. The man to some who honor be to me akoye na ye in a grand style and say the more say window way yenya 6/6, that is 6/6 ye koche Central African Republic ye bomo 5 and ye ba fie ne ye beche Comoros ye bomo only one ekume fie mo and ye show 1-0 na elsewhere no na ye ni edi another game na so ko the same time Mali ane bubu ko efre no Madagascar, because Madagascar na a tie the diga na chipa hwe nim sanka Comoros ba be ye damage no de amom na nka omo so ahwe se nyama betuma koye de amom na so before first half na malifo ne omo awie kra malifo guom kra just say omo team no one time kra ti second half no enaja Mohamed Kudos a boba could do too much just 1-0 na Ghana yetumi wini ya ultimate say yes. It was a beautiful scene. People were happy. The GFA president, he was all over the place. I nyasem keto akra otwado ani je ultimate in a press conference or tanya ko ponse chale o se chese nyasem keto pressure ye chese ema ultimate emwani bi wo no ma omo ma me wo pa o no ma ja omo nufu no ma konom different nufu no sa pressure ne bi ne de to otwado so anei o say his relief and onyanko ponse say what me only opportunity to turn things around. There is still conversation around a Utuado future. President Mahama so akasa dia for Utuado. Ebia ochina aircon. Everybody about share a yes a yes and but for now, you be concentrate. You be call other part of the world, that is Europe. Na yakwa Faroe Island share a Czech Republic. Na yasem keto akra. Na share a Republic of Ireland. Suno omu be piemu Lisbon na Cristiano Ronaldo enya penalty aboase no na last minute abranti ye friend Diogo Jota na damfo pa aye friend Ruby Neves abranti ni share last minute goal utimu se o twene we ni ba fam no ni host ni ba fam na utimu se oni Diogo Jota omo picture and I say what tattoo on ma o dedicate goal no at the man. So said Diogo Jota and this is the first time Portugal for able ball in front of almost supporters. No, tina a emotional occasion or Portugal epic vital win. Experience so without Lamine Yamal, they were able to beat Georgia, inform Georgia Ecuador and so 2-0 and I just say Ecuador Edema Spain. The Azuris of Italy no almost no SOFAC Estonia. Anya sam keto akra omoso echi omo ehye omo 3-1 enya fedi agrokra nti ye bobo no so kakra ni ahwe European teams na omo qualify Germany so teams say yes after omo disappointing window no now they are back and they were able to beat Luxembourg ma enyama den ekoyi honum Romania ehye Austria enya sam keto a honum ti ye bobo so na afia ba Africa so a omo Naija and go follow almost na me catch omo Naija they need to win now omo win no omo no it's either measure 1-0 or they will score 2-0 ekoye 2-1 asamaba ekoye 3-2 asamaba so they need to win either 1-0 and hope say South Africa will not win against Rwanda at home. Benin here say Benin betumi anya draw ewo Oyo na South Africa ain't me win a Benin a qualify. It a whole lot of dynamics. It be ra enu sumu na fe ye din komo na fe bibia so etumi akoye. Me dey the list over Benedict Asaso and Vincent wa mama ma kwaba ansana ya call my bet education kitwe bi ne de ahye mfimfini ho now so what Benedict Nevis mama wakwaba
yeah list to ajo so
bia e kama de
bia e kama
yes yeah nhwe my bet education ni kakra de na my bet word my ni ade.
Okay, so if you're my bet education, the name said the number one betting platform at time BSO Koho, now could bet asemumba hon MYBET.AFRICA. And they say, oh, internet is one who send some baby koso, ubi a debate, and saying question funny health report a chess on your added timbers and over Bejinisika. My bet, dear, or Momo Yesa. And one is we do the almost send you message in Pussy Woody. Nti bana be you sika e wo mo platform eno na MYBET.AFRICA de man tu pe bet obedi a esomba nsem bia call www.MYBET.AFRICA e wo browser mu uwe mu top right corner obehu icon bia circle ni green mi aso obehu login and register na hu hia se woni account abo register ne so na afide with 3 simple steps so betima be come MYBET ebusu and the first one a phone number, the audio mobile money transactions, and then would deal bet me use can afford. The next one a username, bet me a DMBA person use nickname, fee DMBA, boy no shema na afide ko password, no bones your password, and a confirm password, ni na de bako, into bo password and no about the same thing. As a confirm password, so na found about register ne so. And no bones MYBET for send verification code. Now they are verify our accounts. Now so about become MYBET ebusuano. MYBET there. Number one betting platform. Omo my aka bonus akesi 1,500%. Bet builder option. Any bet fees, any bet shisha ya odi. Omo my share perspect. A share bet go abeti mi afibi. A edite di opeso ye bi anti MYBET die. Omo ba be kan ho so omo boayen a me ensu yetimi afiska atu ye mbotom dia bibi e pese ye de. Anti ene koka MYBET ebusuan no na so register e wo mo platform so.
Right, it's MYBET in common ye ne wodi no. Bomodi anetie men nya so brachre. Bomodi anede eti na bibia so no enkoye ehonum na Europe World Cup qualifiers no see na fixtures no etumi ehonum anase results no Cyprus ekoche San Marino ehye no ekanan ana Faroe Island almost Czech Republic 2-1 anya asem ketua Netherlands eche Finland ehye omo ekanan Finland entumi antibi na Scotland utumi say yes McTominay name Crawford no mutumi hyemienu ama Belarus atimu ba kwa Croatia so no etumi ebo modern a ehye miensa ama Gibraltar so no entumi anti bi ehonum Denmark ehye miensa ama Greece temu ba kwa Poland ekwache Lithuania so no ebo ne kamienu ama wantumi anti na Romania enso che Austria ebo ne ekaba ko honum so this is Europe so the echoes so we need to look at teams because omo an ye den ye be kwa kuhye omo an ye be kwa kuhye omo that is why na ye kwa hwe kakra Germany was 6 points after 3 games Northern Ireland so no was 6 points after 3 games Slovakia was 6 points omo nyina 6 3 teams no and Luxembourg Whipping Boys was 0 point Switzerland was 9 points Kosovo 4 Slovenia 2 and Sweden. Sweden and Yansam Kutuo. Sweden were 1. Denmark 10. Scotland 10. Greece 3 and Belarus 0. France 9. Ukraine 4. Iceland 3 and Azerbaijan 1. Spain 9 points. Which means Spain in conceded goal. So Spain and conceded goal. Almost 11 goals in 3 games. Turkey and so 6 points. Omo asha 9 goals, no consider 9. Georgia, was 3 points. Washa 5, no consider 5. And Bulgaria, and so it was 0 point. So washa only 1 goal, no consider 12. Portugal, was 9 points. Washa 9, and was consider 2. And Hungary, was 4. Washa 6, no consider 5. Armenia, was 3. Washa 2, no consider 8. And Ireland, and so no asha 3, no consider 5 or 1 point. Netherlands, it was 16 points. Netherlands was 16 points. Mama about 6 matches. Netherlands about 6 matches. Can we say ebi mo ball the Nations League? Inti eno ama amu games na aye den ebi akama eno so me preparatory honum. Inti Netherlands they all 16 points. Poland 13 and Finland 10 points. Austria 15 points. Bosnia Herzegovina 13. Romania 10 and Cyprus 8. San Marino 0. Norway, impressive Norway, almost 18 points, and almost hooping 29 goals, and almost conceded 3, Italy almost 15 goals, no more consider 8, more 12 points. Israel 8, Israel 9 points, Russia 15 or consider 16, Estonia 3 points, Moldova 0. No, North Macedonia 12 points, Belgium 11, and Wales 10. And then omo match on bebo ene nti ye be hu de be kwa si Belgium and Wales bebo enye easy match because 1 point pen do montem e honum Kazakhstan 6 and Liechtenstein so no 0. England 15 points, Albania as 11 and Serbia 7, Latvia 5 and Andorra 1 point. Group L no Croatia 16, Czech Republic 13, and Faroe Island 12, and Montenegro 6, and Gibraltar 0 point. Into this a year the you want to share a mukakra na fi you move on.
Yes, I think so. European games are also some of the big teams are in themselves or more bomb homodin. It be moon so intimian start it said the likes of Germany, but they are putting up the good performance and a World Cup without Germany a baby be a war. Until you're putting up a good performance almost a bit me. You're starting for Group E. I think Group E, Spain, Georgia, Bulgaria, any Turkey, Ekwakupi. And I share that match against Spain, any Turkey. Spain for discipline, Turkey will fear ye pan. That shows say Spain. This World Cup, why not say Quine Biaso no eso timiko. Send you wait me a dominate Europe, neso timiko dominate that is the World Cup. Why share 11 goals unconsidered in a group with Turkey, no be him say Turkey at home, Quine Biaso for almost a year. For almost a year now, or maybe winning games they will fear, or match goals for almost 2 years they will fear. Spain giving them that battle near the back where show say yes, that group will be difficult. And it's Turkey for also a continuum name against Bulgaria with 6 goals to 1. Which a group need ya a mudaho, emada the Spain any Turkey. Say Spain 9 points, or also any Georgia 2. Georgia form out they are back into this qualifiers and wedding from the Euros and new games back you be your boy and wababe boy. And I think say Spain Adani, this is a group where Quine Bia, so they will qualify ahead of all the teams. But Europe, so I tell Africa, the better first qualify straight. Automatic. The other second, no, beat qualifiers and playoffs, and I'm also on. So Spain, has that top spot to beat me now. Now for the attacking, so on Georgia, that is the second spot. Yes, Intino, and with that group, I think BBS said Danny, this Spain, Adani, this and he's that champion. Beat me about no more thing. Portugal any Ireland game of course. So I think they no be any say Portugal national team no. They are one team and they score a lot, but they also concede. Into going into the game, in say investors will be over 2.5 Portugal to score 2 goals and then they do piano. And on the night, Cristiano Ronaldo in him say he's chasing that 1,000 goals. Also beating me penalty beda homano and saving that penalty from Kaleha Adebakwa Mebonabaso. The last 3 penalties I wish was against Kylian Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo. Watch his penalties me and Sani now. And say Ireland beat me into the World Cup, they need a quality goalkeeper like him. But the team performance, team performance, those a goalkeeper need good. But scoring goals up front, a problem. And they are more 1 point from 3 games. Turkey, Hungary, which Saboslai and Milos Kekes almost more they say they need to get into that World Cup. And they almost at a second with 4 points. Portugal are trim. To see Abibia Bejina Hungary. So can they get that second spot? Where teams compete, they are not teams on beat me hungry pressure. Okay. Armenia, any Ireland, they can't give them pressure. So any more say we'll see Hungary qualifying ahead of all these teams in that group.
In the playoffs.
Yes.
Whilst Portugal will take the first spot.
Okay. With group where a friend is saying that is the next group A group I. Italy, any Norway. No be any say Norway, I'm missing out on the World Cup for a long time. Our qualities are Norway quita. And when it comes to the World Cup stage, last World Cup they missed out. Odegaard, Erling Haaland, Solot of Atletico Madrid. These are quality players. And over striking department, on any day they should be banging in goals. And they are in a group with Italy, any Finland, any Italy, Israel, any Estonia, any Moldova. And I think that with this group, no be any say Italy being a World Cup winner, performing well in the World Cup, so they'll be ahead of some of these teams. But group with Norway in that first. 6 wins out of 6, including a win against Italy. That shows and the likes of Erling Haaland almost 29 goals in 6 games. At least the goals so much in 6 games are no thing. 29 in 6 games. Oma consider just in 3. In 6 games, Omo plus 26 goals, which shows the quality in the striking department. And the Italian national team more than with 4 wins and also 1 loss. And you Omo about 5, and I know we are about 6 in senior kind and the Nations League play a vital role. And you more 12 points with a win in their next game and their postponed game. No, Marco, that is 15. And no crown, they are not getting near to Norway. And you know, always who say Flyers now Mabonti say they've qualified for the World Cup. Yes, they've qualified. And Italy, that's what to me born home than that qualification sport. That's the playoff sport. You know, or no bet me means Italy.
What has become of a year Italy now almost struggles, sir, because you see, it appears that since almost winning a year Euro 2020, right, they've been struggling. They've missed out
on World Cup.
On World Cup, right? And now no more try to make amends. Okay. The last time Omuko Euros, they didn't perform. Though they were defending champions, they didn't perform. Switzerland and a discipline. Now, what is wrong with the Italian football?
We share the Italian football at least, and not just the Euros and not missing out. It started from 2006. After winning the World Cup, they missed out on the next World Cup. At the end, said they are finding it difficult to now find good players to come and replace the old guards no more team no. After 2006, you name the Del Pieros, the Tottis, the big players or team performing so well more. In the next Euros omo boy no 2008 omo ko ball more than edu, that is the final, and now omutimi elusu to Spain. After that omentimi anya young chaps coming in. Ekoya bepem said 2020 omutimi the likes of Jorginho, Barella mu ebera team, and they had the Italian national team in him. Omutimi ko perform free no another transition process na anya that good amount. That is why they missed out on the 2022 World Cup. And if they miss out on another World Cup, it will become a big issue in Italy. And Euros performance in senior kind and Koyi. So now, the likes of Moiskin, some quality players, any the old guys in Biafra, say Dimarco, trying to make sure some bit me are blended, are getting the best out of the team. But so this group, it depicts how Italy have struggled after the 2020, because a group with Norway, a game against Norway, will be in himself experience-wise, Italy war. At least that game will say. Italy, a draw should be something else. But they lost that game. That show said they are struggling. And
I still want to maybe say who say what is their problem now? Because you see, in terms of talent, their goalkeeper is basically the best goalkeeper in the world now.
And they have quality. Vicario of Tottenham.
Now, their left back is one of the best in the game now.
Yes,
Dimarco. Playing in a Champions League final and all that, right? The normal right backs is who plays their right back.
Most of the time, maybe a 3-back system. Maybe it's either Di Lorenzo Nebebo from that side.
Di Lorenzo, this is what a captain for Napoli.
Napoli, yes.
Napoli captain, quality player. About Champions League, G League.
Scudetto, that's last season.
Then center pair.
Bastoni.
You have Bastoni, an exceptional talent, exceptional defender. Right. Then they have
even Pasebi, Nancy, but I think the World Cup will be available.
I'm not sure. Okay, so he is also around. Then Uban Finfinwa, they have Tonali, they have Barella. These are
Fratesi Munao.
Well, these are solid quality. Me for that, sir. Then Ebano almost striking a department in this one. Moiskin,
Rategui,
and
Politano,
Rafsadori, Politano. Look, all these guys. Omuti Penya ne wo Norway ni ade.
Yes.
Omuti Penya ne wo Spain ni ade. What is a Italy problem? Say they have talented players, but cannot deliver.
They find it very difficult. They made coach changes, Ene Gennaro Gattuso na aba befa team. Upo bia the Italian blood woni mu obo the Italian league from the time na to the even the national team. We who bibia 2006 he was part of the World Cup winning team. Inti ene senior kind sometimes national teams players ne miss that mentality, that culture of the nation. Senior nim said those times Gattuso jinam fin wa oye hwan although we beka fem because opese ene omutimi winning that particular game. They've been missing that thing for a longer time. And after Mancini the omoje that Euros, you coach changes up and down. And they got to befa team no. The first 2 games we saw him coming from a defeat, a winning game no. And I think that this is the time they've gotten someone who understands the DNA of the Italian national team, who understands the culture. And who said their game no from the time I got to befa Jumano, you could see 1 or 2 things with team no. And their performance at home improve. About 2 games, we need 2 games to fear. We share away. That is 3 games were away. We need 2. Lose 1. That shows performance. No, I know a day. And I think say and they or the coach and about team no. From now to their qualifiers, from now to the World Cup proper no. We see the Italian national team at that particular level.
So you think the coach was
yes,
the
coach will be yes.
Gattuso will do.
Ababe assistant Sadia no.
Okay, all right.
That is one group ababe surprising ye pa Faroe Island adiode Czech Republic, and I think say group standings ni see
or 12 just 1
Czech
point.
Republic 13 it's just 1 point behind between them, and Croatia ye name so no team dominated the World Cup for the last 2 years on the decan it was 16. Faroe Island will be very happy to be able to get a stage or get even a playoffs to try say and beat mirror the World Cup. And I think it's a group no ebeko to the last games ebeko so. And Faroe Island they have that belief after beating Czech Republic at home, they have that belief say and beat me abo and whatever game no they need to perform. And one thing as I say ababe problem mom said their last game or Croatia and your home game or Croatia away.
But if by that time Croatia believes our qualifier.
Yes, but Adeba Konso ama ebe play factor and say now Croatia no with 6 games with team in 16 points with 20 goals were conceded 1 in 6 games. And Obama Faroe Island for going into the game no. This is a team what about 6 games are conceded just 1. So a person qualify ahead of him you wouldn't go into that game and just score 1. And it will be one difficult game. I think say the only thing Faroe Island here and said they have to get a belief saying we can get a good game against Croatia and the Czech Republic about 0-0. And now only Czech Republic so you can match that same intensity and see what you can do. But Mary says some of these countries it will be qualified to the World Cup. It brings the excitement, it brings the way a friend saying the country itself follow the World Cup. So you better send your last few games
all right, it's Faroe Island. Almost 12 points. 12 points in natural say they are beating teams. Almost Montenegro and Czech Republic. So they are a very good side. They gather a lot of points, especially home. So we look at subsequent games in maybe any other. This and the European games.
Listen, I think that I will start from where only Benedict in Amoye area. And I think that General Gattuso has been doing an incredible job. And to me, I see that group will go down to the wire. Go here. No way about more games than Italy. And I can't just 2 games. Italy has 3 games to play. Now, Norway has 18 points. Italy was 12 points. If Italy are winning the next game and then the next 2, Israel or winning or Israel. In fact, that first leg was Gattuso, the first game for the Italian, and that game they won it at the dire best of the game, 90+1, 5-4. And you see, you were talking about players, Listo, whether we like it or not. The Italian football and Italian national team, no, form. You were mentioning a lot of players. You see, Listo, we can go to Europe. The fact that
actually, Ostate in the first game it was against Estonia. Not sure, almost 5.
No way, it's not.
No, Meka. Gattuso. Okay. Ono no be fa omo Estonia match. The last game Spalletti boy was against Moldova. Moldova 2.
And Olusu 2.
And Olusu 2.
Norway
3-0.
Yeah.
And Gattuso be fa team no. bro ne Estonia dey ball 5 and on
Israel winning 5-4
5-4 and na wa be 3-1 and na on obetena fie and so ni 3 games aka on Israel bo wia no akọ away in Moldova, which is
yes, and the last game. So
then the last game against Norway.
That is why I'm saying is Ebeko down to the wire. Because listen, if you look at Italy team now, you mentioned Di Lorenzo. Let's be honest with ourselves. Di Lorenzo, a captain for Napoli, they won the Scudetto recently.
Yeah,
but Di Lorenzo, listen, some people will top 5 and I will top 10 right backs in Europa. What did Di Lorenzo back home? Let's be honest. Yenyi Donnarumma, Yenyi Bastoni, probably maybe Calafiori used to last season he wasn't playing because of injuries. But now Abba, and if he's fit, you bet him to can say only Bastoni a perfect fit. Now Uko midfield Tonali to last season he was battling with core issues, betting the Maniema, but now he's also back and playing. So they have the players that Sandro Tonali share the time all about him, so he's the new Pelu. I'll call Milan or back Newcastle. People believe that the kind of height Sandro Tonali in Kobe Junior, look at Federico Chiesa.
Over Premier League, is he not one of the best midfielders? You can.
That is what I'm going to say. I feel now, is he Tonali? Definitely check it Newcastle team now. Among midfielders, no Bruno Gomares, Joelinton, and Tonali.
They have better.
Yes,
midfield trial.
They have midfield trial, but individually, listen. Ubeyi Tonali esiwa. Is he also part of the top 20? Top 20 midfielders in the league? Are you going to add Sandro Tonali?
Oh, yes, of course, top 20.
Yes, that's they have players, but Sandro Tonali, wherever we wish, they also could do. In fact, even Tonali Crano, if you are mentioning the Newcastle midfielders, you mention Bruno Gomares, Joelinton, and so on, no Tonali Naba. Let's be honest.
But you see, the point is, what are you questioning? Are you questioning
I'm trying to
quality
say,
and answer them?
It's not about the quality. They have players or more potential. But you see, for the past years, Italian national team, and what I'm saying is, when Gattuso buy and another money man kind, he's instilling that culture. And to me, I still believe that they will top the group. To be very honest, you see, no way for them. Where they are sitting now, they are motivated because. No way for the last time on ball World Cup was way back in 1938. So look at Erling Haaland. If Haaland wants to, there be a can say Haaland. So per se Ballon d'Or no on Ben podium at a certain level. At club level, there's no striker. To me, Haaland is the best striker in the world, especially at club level. But so
national team
international team no bogu mobile national team NGBBA. Asamoah wasn't he scoring? Back and forth for the Black Stars.
He wasn't winning anything with
that is some guys say it has to be true. Oh, we know club side no. Now we know with national team. But Haaland, he's doing very well with the national team. But no way. Oshe goes no. But on team for Mukranko tournament, Emma Young said this is Erling Haaland.
That is what you want to do.
That is what I'm going to say. Now they are motivated. Odegaard are motivated. They have players who wants to be at the big stage. Imagine Haaland in the World cup. No Kosher team to say Benin team qualify no Kosher Benia. Haaland beat Masha 4 goals. We've seen Haaland scoring 8 goals, 11 goals at the youth level. So to me, they are highly motivated, and I think that group, Listo, a very interesting. Who will go down to the wire. To be very honest, Gattuso or Norway team who will win that game, the better topic group. No. To be very honest, Norway upper hand with 3 goals against Italy in the first leg. Now, Italy, last 5 games, since Gattuso buying, winning games now. Now, are likely that against Israel and Moldova, they are going to win these games. And definitely the last game against Norway. If they are able to score Norway, I dare be home and say, probably goes, no, and then ending Italy. Because Norway last 2 games, I think, Osha 11
plus 26 goals.
No, so much 11 goals now there.
And or plus 26 goals, but Italy or plus 7.
Yes.
To go
so plus 20, you understand?
19.
Match back almost 11.
Yes, almost 11.
Almost team by Moldova.
Yes.
And Italy so kwa kushia Moldova.
Yes, so I'm trying to say, but then if you look at Italy,
they were able to put 5 past.
Oh yes.
5 past Israel.
Goal difference, no check it here. I'm not saying it's not possible, but the possibility, no, say they can match Norway was 29 goals. Listo. In as much as they are scoring, they are not conceding. Italy has 15 goals. We're conceding 8 goals. So even if Italy can do Ukraine, it will be very difficult. So to me, that is one of the group many women part. I'm looking forward to say Norway for no can also come into the World Cup. But if you look at the other groups, England unbeaten. Likely so meet me. Germany, for instance, I can say Italy there. No? They lost their first game to Slovakia. But since then I knew that they were going to turn things around. And now they are I'm not winning next games at all. Now they are topping the group. So to me in Group A, Germany, I think that after losing their first game, they came back. And I'm starting them on a very good notice. Switzerland, Kosovo, I think Sweden I'm shocker. You see, this is a team at least too. They have Isak and then Victor Gyökeres. You see, so you know where team now. They have Haaland and they have Alexander Solot. Two traditional type of strikers, but they complement themselves. Solot neji tum say Haaland is the main man. So until Isak and Victor Gyökeres, one of them may decide to say, Charlie, this is the main man, and we are playing according to the pace of Isak, or we are playing according to the pace of Victor Gyökeres. They will continue to suffer. So if you look at their group, where they are now, list two, Sweden for them, I want just 1 point from 3 games from above. Switzerland were 9 points, Kosovo were 4 points, and Slovenia were 2 points. And early days yet, they can catch up with team order second. That is Kosovo. Kosovo were 4 points. And if you look at Sweden, if they are able to win, it means
first
that
game Kosovo sharing 2-0.
Yes. And it's used to check Sweden games. I can't 3 games. They will Kosovo now. Their next game is against Switzerland, and that game will be very difficult for them. Switzerland were 9 points on another top. Then again, Obo home to Slovenia. That is another game. Team also show. So it's going to be very difficult for Sweden. But I think early days yet, 3 games no meet mine. If they're able to win their next 3 games, it means that Ombeko with 10 points. And Omon to me, Emma top. So now Switzerland here just 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they can still be at the second position with me. I qualify, but I think the only team
okay.
Looking at the firepower they have, who are Elanga, who are Victor Gyökeres, who are Isak. Try and find ways and means to complement your players each other. These goals, Listo.
Okay. Yeah, share the Ghana game and the Ghana game. Yeah.
Yes, I think Listo Ndra Ghana game no there na Ghana ni bia Ndra enya kwan stadium mo ekohwe se ne anyama ekeka akoso wo ho na wo hwe Ghana fo ebegu ho even that time mpo ansuo to but still na nkofo make sure so betimi a check your ticket bia no metimi akwa rem and ene omo de omo support so akwa that is the senior national team and no check Ghana for dom wo ma the Black Stars and also World Cup no ehia Ghana for year papa nti se nka o metimi ambo rem dia anka Ochina Debis Indra no de see and the nka anu bedding. But I think that going into the game, Otuado, Yenfa Bibia and Tunchain. Yenim said they've been complaints on any fanning call and you're no fanning call, but a Juma edition in sa what Timiaye. We're qualifying for the World Cup. One day the first coach Ojena qualified for 2 World Cups at Waso, meaning say he can do the job. But in him say in this world, Ejuma de bema no ntimi nka say ejuma no kwhya ase na onim bibia deda ejuma ne na ejuma ne so na obesua de and he has a lot to learn. So this is the time ono so betimi atoto nyama ye. But going into the game, I think the 3-back system was something I had a problem with. I didn't make us have a problem with. They said we don't have the materials to play that 3-back system. The way we set up our team, mostly our wing backs are more defensive minded players. Senyanka uko under Antonio Conte, under Thomas Tuchel, but 3-back ube Rhys James, Benchewo, maybe Victor Moses, Marcos Alonso, they find themselves in the box where Marcos Alonso under Conte goes or share, even Benchewo, Rhys James goes or share. Our fullbacks don't have that attacking threat on the Bemain. Intidwe who be to say Alidu Seidu on the club, he plays as a right centre back. Or the Nekobo a right wing back. Onim time maybe onkonenim because so shows say be onkonenim recovering would be very difficult for him. It is so Toado going into the World Cup. So with a 3-back system, and now we need to find quality in those wing back spaces. So Terry Lamptey neba, he has played that role at Brighton, at Chelsea. he has performed so well. On pair a left wing back. Onunzu betimi aseji forward add more. With that, I don't have a problem with a 3 back. But I think as of now, you need that quality and Indra during the game show a lot. We possess the ball in the middle. I call the wing position. After the who said we don't have our players occupying those spaces and hard. But the second half, me 1 or 2 changes, which is something that we are looking out for a coach. Indra member players be take with Zibo Abaso. The basics are here. And that is what Ghanaians are looking out for. But protected defense, one-time passes, intercept balls, disturb the opponent, making sure say they wouldn't disturb the defenders. Indra, and I think say going to the World Cup, we need another player like Kwesizibo in the team.
Okay.
In games, we will have me arresting. Game be who nim the bit miss you bet me akokonya yellow card me no atwaso. Then you need a player coming in. And no na esa ade ba ko ehwe. So with the World Cup you qualify. We are the 21st country now to qualify for the World Cup. Indra Meniji, Benjamin Asare, I think say you who said there are a lot of complaints. Short in young corner to you who so nya there but
cross be koema or the fans
but I think say I don't know na I think say list to yemfa bibia nto nchen. Se ene ye bahana omka chen se muntina na munye show ni ye show ni kwa bibi ebesi bia inde se ye show ni ya nye show ni wi aye show ni yeko na djuma ne se ombeda ponum e ma ye nhyewo in 6 games wa concede 1 goal and I think say inka start we kopie Kotwa wa na start we kopie maybe Robert Sanchez wa nke bebo na baso ndimpa mucho yemfa abaso body ene ma Benjamin Asare ebia onu ne nimade oye odapo manu ntina players na short o muntimi mbo into I think say he wa born homoden or the stability abechi ho ye hu say atizigi mudem na ye consider 1 or 2 by any or the stability abechi we be born about so I think say eso onu nso improve say ne ka no every Black Star player be here improvement every player here improvement it says onu nso improve no onu nso make sure say World Cup ne ekọ no nkofo nsem o mo keka no enko ngodi mu wo but you bet me a World Cup no etima bon humodin yembo Jordan are you abaso the captain of the side I think say sometimes who's a captain so timi tia players so timi ono tie mu da bi captain you be a fatim ni sine ne chi ediko baby so mu dikodu now I think say you wouldn't get any captain in your team say Jordan are you and ye share players or more top goals and assists Lionel Messi or a captain when the team Erling Haaland on your captain boy leader when the team no and Jordan are you
Erling Haaland say last game one and not
captain yes it shows say captain comes with a pedigree and not just leading the team but carrying the team Oshe goals and assists and they only lead in the qualifiers ebia other games be who teams be about 10 Norway or no games be about ebia Haaland betimi but on the African continent we goals and assists betimi atinnim and that is what we are looking out for. If you said that performance betimi akọ we are the World Cup but at least to ye World Cup one thing ma ye ninji bebre one thing am de beto FA ni so enim ni say ye mbo AFCON inti me pamocho games ye bebo ti say friendly games mo ma quality embremu ma ye ntina say ma Nicaragua embe friend see any omunkobo game my entina say ma country be free baby embe friend yanka say yenko shia quality countries na any omundi nkomo na ne yentimi test em players ne strength or performance and say yentimi do the World Cup because up say a performance of a country or World Cup ejina competitions on bebo ehun yen AFCON in 2010 it could do final Egypt the best team on the continent at that time na yentimi share enumpo ba go who the performance you done in that World Cup, you team could do quarter final. So you perceive replicated that same thing and you team overachieve ya. You friendly games na no nyadin. You team say Spain money be nyom ni omabo amudi omuni embo. No mo share in 4
or share in 5. After the draw and the draw will happen on the 5th
of December. Yes.
After that, teams will know. It's about sana if
we need to group mudi own team in embo. Yes.
But
definitely you can play similar teams.
Similar teams. So obviously, West African countries, we've seen a year called Ivory Coast qualify, right?
Yes.
And hopefully
maybe Benin
and Nigeria will be about to me and then qualify. Then I become one.
I think Senegal and DR Congo group no.
Yeah, Senegal be qualify.
Yeah.
Nti omo ni nyina no ye be classify mo say mo ye West African.
Yes.
We are Cameroon so to me qualify nanka
so no so tete was
Yeah, also I think also I mean higher chance also bet my qualify. Or meaning now they be cut down.
Cameroon I think
they
with a
cannot
draw
qualify.
no so to me qualify.
Yeah.
They cannot qualify unless they play the playoffs.
Fine.
Cameroon.
And then otiminya a win and a draw to me qualify.
Cameroon.
Yes.
Ono na ho no mu na ayiwo.
Oni
We
Angola.
Swatini qualify. Cape Verde. Or Swatini qualify.
Yeah, but Cameroon bebo play. I think I likely say because Kevin don't lose at home. Very
Yes,
unlikely.
You
So,
see,
yeah.
Cameroon qualification. I saw call far. You see how difficult it is.
Yes.
Any idea? So hopefully Nigeria and Benin be able to Ghana or now Ivory Coast now be the Senegal comes. That's 4 countries.
Yeah.
And if these 4 countries are there, obviously, be a copy more England and England any of these teams apart from Ghana, they want to play as US. They want to play as near the so we will get South friendly games now.
I think I know be boa my team who the team no performance coach ni so betimi atutu ni nyama yi send a World Cup ni betimi but my own main concern say person boy 3 back in the World Cup a problem on you but we should get the quality to be able to perform so well.
Yeah, Listo, I think Enra, we are witnessing a very good game. Accra Sports Stadium, the atmosphere, the fans, everything was on point. And Medi Kanka said, even right before that game, I've said it several times, there was no way we were going to lose by a huge margin for Madagascar to score Mali. And I even said, that Madagascar-Mali game, I don't see Madagascar winning that game.
Yeah.
So indirectly, Ghana are qualified at that, but we just had to win the game.
Officially.
And I say, we don't have to lose the game.
Yeah.
And you see, if you look at lineup by the boss our game now. 3-back system playing against Comoros Accra Sports Stadium. You bought 3-back. It tells you that Otuado knew that Comoros team a team that they have a very good record against us. In fact, see it's normal Comoros Babeshaya. Definitely they will score us. We will qualify, but then
the happiness.
Yes.
And his job will be on that.
And we needed to. I mean, the pitch was sold out. The stadium was sold out. 40,000 capacity. You are qualified by the Yalusu. Because you see the narratives would have been different from when I started. Medikanka Otuado Senemoni Mankan, he's the second coach to ever coach the Black Stars, or they are qualified to the World Cup back to back. Incredible feat for him, big achievement for him. But the thing is, Listo, the big taxes ahead of him. Yeah. And I've been saying it, once he failed to qualify us to the AFCON, no, but I feel now when team they are qualified. I mean, it means that we gave him another chance. And actually, in the post-match, he took 10 minutes to thank some people, the minister, the GFA president, the media, and other people. So, I don't know, my young say, he failed. And we gave him another chance, which is very unlikely. So, he was lucky to get that opportunity. And now, listen, 7 games. That game they lose to Comoros. It was Chris Hutz in a dear boss game. So, since on the Biden, won a single game, but he won 5 games. And not just say other ones in a year draw. Look at how the team win his games. So Otuado playing the cards very well, especially in the FIFA Club World Cup. Now, as to say, he is the man to lead us to the World Cup. Now, on the day I qualify, we don't have any ground say, Massa, we're more into the Pamo. We can always beef up the squad. The last time, maybe editorial about how throw-ins. Board teams, corner case board teams. Now we are beefing up you're coaching Gregory no by at least two. Now you're 2 throw-ins. I'm 2 and 7. At first and
defenders
number 2. But now you're 2. We want somebody you're beating to born along. So it means that you're beefing up your squad. Look at when we needed goals. Goals if you even buy. Is it not set pieces?
Yeah.
So we have to beef up. Say if you are still going to maintain him, I think that it is time say able to Ado Abasu say now whatever we needed from him, what Timi Ayamai. Now to the game, you win every. The players, whether Benjamin Sarah keep it clean sheet, whether you keep it clean sheet, these two. He's the goalkeeper and all them. Senkeye Atizigi, Senkeye Joseph Annan, Senkeye any other goalkeeper who was in the post for the Black Stars, no keep it clean sheet. I think that some of us are yet sure about the game. You better amplify that fit. And probably people can own Benjamin Sarah. But you see, Yambo Salisu Neji Kwabaso, they've been incredible. Without the defenders, who check it clean sheet, defenders who eka hobi. And aside Jikuni Salisu, despite the fact that Omo keep it clean sheet, they've been scoring, they've been creating chances. as well. That is your set pieces. So to me, I think your group name, and when I saw the pairing, especially me and John, and I was like, oh, we are in a group that the only team will beat me higher in Mali, because in recent times now you struggle with Mali. And Obeka's a Comoros.
To be honest, we've never struggled against Mali. But the point in it say, Osho more quality.
Yeah.
And you more coach players are omukrano. Na na ibetu.
They were the only tougher side in the group. And Comoros so no, so you share more 2019 AFCON, and so definitely coming to the game, him say this group a group we don't have to say I'm fambo na your head higher. I think we are going to. So to me, it was incredible victory. Say it's me a silly qualification. Now look at the narration. The narratives are ever from all the football governing body. What him say? Infantino video nearby out. Medical can say FIFA. They know say I qualify, but they know say football is full of uncertainty. So they won't come and put Ghana there. Now, I be a huge error. It's one video. Infantino did that video long time.
Yeah,
did that video long. So they knew Madagascar was not going to score Mali 8 goals. It was never going to happen.
Yeah.
But football is full of uncertainty. So I think they needed that. You say AFCON. At least this AFCON would have been another preparatory schedule for us ahead of the World Cup. But then, mankind, we should plan, strategize it, preparations, especially ahead of the World Cup. It's good to say your qualification. Young coach, so all the other players, player be there are few players. Say they might seem untouchable, but even though you're untouchable, injuries bar, you won't go to the Mundial.
Yeah.
So whoever Onya collab made an impact. Or more the last 2 games, Onya collab samba. Others a true injury, others because of the perform. They should all put up a good performance. And I think that if we are able to select good players, we can do something.
Okay. Now there's a news about pese or the omodebetuso the amaye or the betuso amaye na bibia so atumi akoye from Sadek Adam. I say I spoke to Eddie Nketiah's family this weekend to get clarity on the stories about his switch. The sources admitted that Eddie Nketiah had previously spoken to the Ghana coach and some GFA top officials, but he had not settled at his club yet, so couldn't make a decision. However, Nketiah is now settled and at 26, matured enough and ready to give his very best if Ghana calls now. Says he has Ghana blood running through him, so his identity is unquestionable. Basically, he is open to playing for Ghana now. So this is the news I heard.
Yes.
Now, I generate a opinion, and we need to talk about it.
Yes.
Where do you stand? Do you want us to call him, or we should say yene yedi gamba 2022 say brana yenko World Cup.
Yeah.
And wama now we are okay. Wo baby awa.
Yeah, Listo. We share statement we read from Sadiq Adams. The first line gave us a bit like an overview of the Akosua maybe him. Ntiminya ka obetimi aka first line o state say oni coach
sources admitted that Eddie Nketiah had previously spoken to the Ghana coach, and some GFA top officials.
Yeah.
And this happened in 2022 when we were getting ready to go and play for the World Cup in Qatar.
Yes.
We met him and Colum was not and Eddie Nketiah were a video or kasa about Ghana approaching any other, and Chris Hilton actually did that.
Okay. Okay. I didn't tell me person call back to and only say in 2023-2024 season for us now Eddie Nketiah that is 37 games or share 6 goals and 3 assists. Injuries be in year pa and yekai that way picture and a video about Bonti and Arsenal for MYBET say we want to give the number 14 JC to you because if you say you would give us that thing of Thierry Henry because of his striking ability. And that time, no, he wasn't stable as a young boy with a lot of injuries. Even moving to Crystal Palace, he went through some games without not playing. Yeah, when the Crystal Palace starts, about just 4 games this season. A lot of injuries. Last season, about 37 with a lot of injuries. But one thing I see going into Eddie Nketiah semne national team obiya betimi abobi.
Okay.
National team a nation there. National team in your club because so mintimi nko club we. Mintimi sorry free as me Real Madrid. But metimi sorry free catch Black Stars. So I have the ability to play.
Okay.
Say Otuado try me. No who so metimi aboa team no betimi di me rem.
You have to end the collab.
But
So where do you stand?
I stand with why ready so person boy we should give him the chance to play. And I'm coming down and I'll break into details at the intia. You who say nkofo bebre e kwa bont ye hiano. But I think say in a team ye hia Eddie Nketiah.
Why do we need him?
Yes, mpese me ba ni break it down ekoho.
Obetu wan.
Tobo meba. Yo enti meba
simple
into
question.
Meba into obetu yen players ni bebre.
Fine. Just mention a name.
Obetu Inaki Williams.
On knowing the Eddie Nketiah for the past 3 seasons. How many games now?
Meba Ghana qualifies.
Is it better than Inaki?
Ghana qualifies with player washe goals among Jordan and you washe 6-7 goals. The next player who goes biom Thomas Partey 3. Okay, I say do time be near qualifies but na Partey mbombi.
Yeah.
The next player who goes Jiku 2. Uyi Jiku a Enes Niyama 2. Onukwa minka last time me who no Black Star mo say okay. Yes, we pra. And I make no say onu na 2. Minka say bia onya de ba mpese mche say obebo ya che. The next player Inaki Williams 2. Mohamed Kudus 2. Salisu 2. Ediya me bobo yi. Striker, out and out striker maybe a metimaka so wom. Inaki Williams 2. Jordan Ayew abo as a striker, as a winger, on the leading was 7. Omo make 9, either DMs and defenders.
And our wingers.
Yes. That shows as a nation, after Asamoah Gyan, we are missing out on a natural number 9.
Okay.
And yet the side any beye wambebo qualifies nibi and wambe say it will affect us as a nation.
Okay.
Meti obibia se okase yanini kodi nkomo okaso onye ready. But we've seen it before. Kelvin Prince Boateng, we saw how performance of mine at that World Cup. Even though so the boy in last 1 or 2 games before going to the World Cup, but in performance of mine and Namsa World Cup he was able to revive his career from Bournemouth to AC Milan. And this is what we are looking out for. Say you can't say yeah, said and the send Inaki Williams in case any pamono because we been a ball qualifies no be right team.
And was it fair? Was it okay for us to do that?
Listo, ehona mebaso no. Fairness, no, it wasn't fair. But uhia quality.
Okay, so now you think say your striking department one.
Eddie
Nketiah na the solution to our.
But it's not even easy. Listo, Eddie
Nketiah start. I didn't make us say we need a natural number 9. You will need a striker to go to the World Cup. Vincent, you didn't come on. Ubo Ellen Haaland. You need a striker to go to the World Cup. This is a young boy. Ne Ocean starts even in his bad season. Boy, ne eshe goes. Wama double figures from Arsenal under 19 to Arsenal main team and Crystal Palace in Poye Kase. He has just played 4 games. Wama 2 goals. Upe say ye can say World Cup na kwa ko wini and as a World Cup kwa ko chire nim. Say World Cup kwa ko chire nim dia and the main fire place
Listo.
Why are you going to the World Cup?
But what we are doing is,
yes,
men can confirm Eddie Nketiah start for Arsenal. We are talking about now.
But he's saying, even Newcastle Crystal Palace now, yeah, can we?
Young first man Black Stars. He's performing at the club level. About national team name for
When
we are calling Inaki, Listo. Despite the fact, say, I believe, say, a player like Afena Janamo, I dropped Eddie Inaki coin. At that time, can you tell me that Inaki, he was performing at the highest level at the club side, though. Yeah. Maybe I'm not for Andrew Maso. Inaki was performing at the highest level.
Yeah.
Now Eddie Nketiah, you better make the same thing, man. Despite the injuries, despite the injuries are about this season, this season, total of 50 minutes. In 2 hours, catch him say. 7
total of 50 minutes. No amount 2 goals. 90 minutes. Then I'm saying,
and then 2 goals.
Oshego. And what are you looking out for?
Say, dear, yebe here say, oye fit. Obama Crystal Palace. He will score the goals. Something I messy or has he. He's the solution.
Listen, Ghana strikers now you almost say. So 2 goals no. About 50 minutes no. Just in the Premier League. About 3 matches now, 1 goal. And the other one, Conference League against.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, so that is what I'm saying. If you compare Ghana players, I can give you a number of Ghanaian strikers who deserve to be called to the national team than Eddie Nketiah. Maybe point me say. Listen, Aaron Jonathan so why Ghana? Since of course singular Black Stars for Tanzania. Listen, January transfer. He scored in every game.
Okay. Now moving to
Simba. The first game was such a goal.
A Honor League coefficient. League coefficient. Be play
what coefficient? What is coefficient?
Yeni Ghana has captain. Yeni Ghana has captain. South Africa.
Who is the goalkeeper for a friend? Say Abetamwa or Shegosu. Or Shegos for Kotoko. Even the Unity Cup here.
Over selected Abetamwa ahead of.
Of course, Nigeria free a list. Is it a joke to you?
And the World Cup ni World Cup ni Kodia bro.
Okay. World Cup ni Kodia bro. Eddie Nketiah list. Your strikers. He doesn't have experience that none of our strikers currently.
Experience based on them. Experience based on them.
Coventry.
Experience based on them.
Coventry.
Strikers ni Musa na about Champions League.
List Premier League no.
Strikers abo mu dem ben about the highest football Champions League.
Eddie Nketiah Champions League don't know about Champions League. Derby.
Coefficient plays a bigger factor.
What are you talking about? You can't accept what's the coefficient. And it's a coefficient.
Me person me can't quote your players ni bi. You who players from local league and they omo game was South Africa who stadium or Munchio.
And you players ni na. There are other players. You go to say World Cup.
Why?
I don't put you call 2006.
Yes.
And the Papua no.
They were
Obo Europe.
Yes.
DM question.
It's men fatao dey no ko hu FNB stadium ka say yamashi. But what I'm saying is
it's who no believe say Cecia.
He has to justify.
Debi me ba. Now is obefre no about justify.
Me dey say.
Ana say.
I want to put me who justify any say.
Okay.
Ope say the next call up they should call Eddie Nketiah to come and justify so wait my blasters now so to and I say who dey say no chance Abetamwa yen freno and Nigeria free and I say Jonathan so am should get a call up so I call up near the man or be justify we should give it to our 3 players
get my point. I cannot sit here and say we shouldn't call Eddie Nketiah even if at the time I bet for Black Star you call up to the World Cup now who call England. That's Olidi Gokina. We shouldn't call him. But what I'm saying is, now we spoke to him some years ago. There are a lot of players.
The emotions.
Let me build my point. Let me build my point. There's football, whether you like it or not, emotions. So we spoke to him and we decided to be England. Or call England. 2 games. And not 2 collabs or call about just 1 game for England. Yeah. So yes, he's still eligible to play for the Black Stars. So if Odiliva, na say you call World Cup, na say you we need strikers. Yeah, friend and bra. But my point is say he's a Ghanaian, and if Coach Otuado the call up, no believe he say or friend bar. That is so there's nothing like say yeah, friend and bra. But used to maybe point is say currently at the Black Stars, yeah, but just qualifiers. Your 2 strikers they were not part of the team.
Okay,
Jerry Afiye and Inaki Williams.
Okay,
now Thomas Brandon Asante, me not na haka say Inaki nim and I say he's a player that some of us believe that even if Inaki be kokra we shouldn't miss him. Now,
okay, me person me your point.
I'm not saying my friend and I say I'm not saying I cannot say my friend. He's a Ghanaian.
But come there be me banya butre. Your Ghanaian be ho no ma. Say we yen friend.
Why?
The obo January.
Why?
Eddie Kuban yen friend.
That because we drop your form.
On drop your form.
Oh.
Kuban yen friend. What I say obo by yen friend.
But obebo
me ba. Obebo me point I hear say. Eddie Nketiah ready so obo my blasters now. Should we call him?
And we shouldn't
call him. We say
yen friend
because or a striker or ball boy. Who position in the same?
I think we don't need him at this moment.
Okay.
That is why I'm catching saying. You see, I wanted to make that point and say, I cannot sit here and say, my young friend.
There be.
You don't need him.
Yes, currently,
what you say, you don't need him.
Yes,
we don't need him. Why is it that we don't need him? No one might say point and say, I didn't know you.
Right, I get you. The current group of players or more attackers, strikers or more. None of Eddie Nketiah is no better than any of them currently.
Okay.
None of them.
To the extent that say, oh, extend the crown now. You think say giving opportunity to Kotoko striker no, a better more.
Yes.
Far better than
listen. Now Kwame Poku nkonka wana. Do you think say Kwame Poku enye so prayer? Na saka oshe go sir. Do you think say if you make conversations sir, you friend nka wana. We have a lot of strikers.
Okay.
A lot of other strikers sir. Almost go day in day out. Now, if you look at the striking we can say Inaki Williams about Black Stars or struggle.
Okay.
We can say Antoine Semenyo about Black Stars or struggle. Even Ghana and Sangsano, there are a lot of strikers after Asamoah. Mention any striker because or buy or be just indirectly no. Yeah, but what Eddie Nketiah is doing now? I don't think we need him. Say you probably my go sir. We have a lot of players. Many can consider Jonathan Sowa. And maybe Yajin Yanko. He's scoring for fun.
Okay.
General free is a job to people
against quality defenders.
All right.
What quality defenders?
Okay.
Oh no.
So
they've been on wire.
Comment section one now also far Odi Brase. Now we are at the crossroad where the report is coming from. It is coming from a very strong we are Enya Agudi. And the sports minister no crack say he's open. Say omube welcome way because or a minister. So minister there. He's open to every Ghanaian. Into on to me say my from there be the bonus to me cry. But individual citizen name central for near the other day. We have every right to be say young friend a man and answer my young friend. It will fall there ebra. Majority will win this time around. Majority nika said there be my young friend now. Obviously to adun to be your friend. And a majority you know consensus say young friend now. You better be friend. Comment section. Never comment here then to say should we call Eddie Nketiah or we shouldn't call him? Should we call him or we shouldn't call him? Indeed, this is a year. There be what make a point.
Vincent Bebo Ghana for whom.
What make a point say or she goes. You hear the goes. But now we say your players do a made. I think say you shot. Nothing yet to me any way. Yami ya don't do our chance your bedding. You be shiana ya baby in common idea. Inti ya beshana ya fa also no be there. Embra ye tie for nafi omu de ekone de de eba games ni bi de ekoso me no ka say Tunisia chi Namibia born 3 Tunisia for no man consider goal the whole of a 4 o'clock ya Cameroon any Angola ye be say Cameroon be she and Cape Verde any Eswatini Cape Verde be she 2 goals and Mauritius any Libya 1-2 and 1-3 Libya goes near 1-3. And France, any Estonia, France under 21 able. France, any Estonian able. France to win. England, any Andorra, England under 21. England to win. Wales, any Belgium, Bebo and Enumere, make corners over 7.5. And Ukraine, any Azerbaijan, Ukraine win. Sweden, any Kosovo, make come Sweden to win. And Slovenia and Switzerland, more team papa. Switzerland win or draw. And Slovakia and Luxembourg, Slovakia straight win. And Germany, corner Northern Ireland abo. Me fan say Germany be win this match. Germany straight win. And North Macedonia and Kazakhstan. Macedonia for one person qualify Eco World Cup in team a straight win. And Iceland and France bebo. France to win.
Okay, inti mami so menfa me games ne Emma ahwefo Ukraine any Azerbaijan game Ukraine win 1.5 Cameroon game obebo Cameroon any Angola Cameroon win or draw North Macedonia any Kazakhstan game no North Macedonia straight win Iceland any France straight win Slovenia any Switzerland win or draw Germany any North Ireland Germany straight win Sweden any Kosovo 1.5 and Belgium any Wales Belgium win or draw code no 1F5S 1F5S MYBET.AFRICA.
Okay, nti my selection my for ene for your viewers ni ahwe for ina no. Netherlands Germany game no because Germany win and over 1.5 goals in that game. Sounds na Belgium any Wales game no over 1.5 goals in that game as well. Sounds so any Iceland any France no obeko over 1.5 goals and France to win that game. Now free wako Switzerland and Slovenia game no over 1.5 goals in that game as well. Afi Cameroon and Angola game no obeko a straight win for Cameroon. Cape Verde Eswatini then so wako Cape Verde to win. Intene obeko Telegram Sports Arena obeko no na this game code na link in that yes also.
All right. Iti medin the list to oti team ninka. Nyame adoma ochina yebesa ehia yakramu. Bye bye.